Baig tricks trivia time. Grab your friends and play it online. With Ali and Gina and Taco just for you. It's Baig tricks trivia time. And we're feeling alright. Okay, come on, let's play.
All right. Hello. Welcome. Happy Monday night, everybody. My name is Ali with Baig of Tricks Entertainment. Thank you so much for being here with us. I am joined by Taco and Pierre and Gina. We are here.
Hi, Pierre went to bed.
Oh, actually, you're right. Pierre put himself to bed. So Taco and Gina are here. Thank you guys so much for being here. We're going to be playing some general knowledge trivia here in just a moment before we dive into the details. So let me remind you that in order to participate, you need to be on our interactive trivia website. You're not going to answer here on YouTube, so make sure you join online.baigoftricks.com. Put in tonight's code, which is TRICKS, TRICKS. Once you've done that, you're going to see a screen that looks just like this, asking you for a few pieces of information. The first one's the only one that's super important, where it says enter your nickname. We are looking for the name that you want to go by in tonight's competition. So go ahead and type that in. Second and third is the city and the state that you are participating from, if you'd like to let us know. Last but not least, if you have a Baig of Tricks loyalty program number, go ahead and put that in. Once you've seen this screen that says the game will begin shortly, that is your clue that you're all set. Nothing else you need to do. We're going to get this game rocking and rolling in just a few minutes. I just want to give people time to join. And in the meantime, I am going to explain exactly how the system works. So, let me come back on here. Welcome. Once again, happy Monday. Hope you guys are all staying safe. Some crazy storms. Looks like it's passed us by, right? We're good?
I hope so.
So hopefully we're good. No internet interruptions tonight. That's all I was worried about. But we are here to play some general knowledge trivia. Tonight's game is about anything and everything. All sorts of random questions, random categories, different difficulties, all in the name of having fun. So what you need to do right now, again, if you haven't yet, please join the online game website. This is where we'll be playing the trivia. I'll be asking you the questions. You'll see them here on the screen. The first round of questions tonight are multiple choice. The second round is going to be a picture round. The last round are questions that you have to come up with the answers all on your own. Now, within each round, some of the questions will be simple, some of them will be tough. In the very first round tonight, I'll be asking you a question. Then I'll start the question timer, at which point you'll have 25 seconds to answer by choosing either A, B, C, or D. One of those will be the correct answers. The correct answer, 3 of them will be incorrect answers. If you are correct, you will earn upwards of 150 points, but that is based on how quickly you answer. So make sure that you lock in your answer as quickly as you can. But be careful, because once you click an answer, it is just that. It is locked in. You cannot switch from A to B to C to D, etc. However, on the opposite end here, you don't lose any points for being wrong, so do make sure that you answer every single time, whether you're sure or not. Rounds will change as we get to them. I will explain them, but we're going to kick it off with this first round of multiple choice questions right now. The very first question I'm going to put on the screen is a practice question. So you see it here. You see Michael Jordan. You see Scottie Pippen. The question is, what is the name of your host tonight? This is a practice question. It's not worth any points. We're just doing this so that everyone can learn the system, see how it works before we dive into the real questions. So let's do this one together. What is the name of your host today? Is my name Scotty, Michael, Dennis, or Ali? Is Taco in here? Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Pierre left us. He went to his bed. Who's out here? Hey, Amy, Steph Curtis, Chris B. Steph Curtis, yeah, it has been a while. Hey, Christiane, welcome, welcome, welcome again. Hey, Mert. Everybody's in the correct answer. Ooh, 2 people said Scotty and Dennis. Thank you very much. 9 people. A crispy social right off the back.
Hey,
said Ali. Great job. D was the correct answer. Cheers, everybody. So that's how this works. Every other question in this round will be the same. Here we go. Question number 2. Tony Hawk, the most famous skateboarder of all time, was the first to land a blank degree aerial spin on a vertical ramp in 1999. How many degrees did he spin around? Was it a 720, a 1080, a 1260, or a 900?
Insane.
I could probably do it. It's like I just haven't wanted to.
Oh,
So like if I wanted to, I probably could. Tony Hawk's great. I'm excited. You just showed me Duplass Brothers, or Jay Duplass is doing a documentary on Tony Hawk's life.
both of them, Mark and Jay.
Ooh, Duplass Bros. There's also a documentary on the making of the video game, which is on Amazon Prime. But it's like $3, so I guess I gotta pay.
Oh my gosh.
5 people said he did the first 720. 2 people each said, 6 people each said that he did the first 1080 and the first 900. He is most famous for doing the very first. Do you know this?
I was gonna say 1080.
No, it's the 900. The very first 900. Sorry, I thought this one would be a little easier than it was. We're all learning then here tonight. The first 900. Most famous but not recognizable. Yes, Steph, you know what's up. All right, question number 3. We'll switch it from skateboarding to poker. If you're playing poker, which of the following options would not beat a flush? Which of these would not beat a flush? Is it a full house, a straight flush, a 4 of a kind, or a straight? Which of these would not beat a flush in a standard game of poker? 1260, a triple axel. Love it. All right. Hey, Jess. Welcome. 3 people said a 4 of a kind. 4 people said a full house. Both of those do, in fact, beat a flush. The correct answer is a straight. Many more ways to have a straight than to have a flush. So the correct answer here, a straight, would not beat a flush. All right, question 4. For the meat fans out there, which of the following options is not an actual butcher's cut of pork? If you're going to the butcher, which one of these would you not order if you're ordering pork? Is the hock, the jowl, chuck, the ham? Take pork seriously. Sometimes I just really wonder how some gifts came to be.
Yeah, that's it.
These guys wearing polos, but out on the farm, telling us to take pork seriously. I don't know. 5 people said the jowl. 3 people said ham. 12 people said chuck. Chuck is a cut you would be getting from a cow. This is not pork. This is not from a pig. Great job, those of you that put C. Question number 5. In the film Ferris Bueller's Day Off, what was the name of Ferris's hypochondriac best friend? Seen here, what was the name of Ferris's best friend? Was it Bradley, Aaron, Cameron, or Shelton?
The best character in my honest opinion.
So good. And he's so good on Succession.
Gosh, when's that coming back?
I don't know. They just announced that the second half of Billions is coming out, though.
That's good, I guess.
I'm very excited. I didn't realize that they cut the season off halfway. When I got 5 episodes in,
Oh,
and then I was
shoot.
very sad.
I bet.
All right, everybody's in. Nobody missed it. Great job, everybody. Double social. Cheers. The correct answer is Cameron. And that is question 5. So let's take a look at our standings, see where everybody's at. Currently in first place is Sorella Sand. A Poo Poo and a PP are in second. We have TD Cope in third. The Angelicas, Artie, and Winnie in fourth. Laura's in 5th. Nicholas the Great in 6th. Ivana Humpalat in 7th. Victor's in 8th. The Bears are back in town. Welcome back, the Bears. Good to see you out there. The Spicy Meet the Balls in 10th. It's over, Bananakin in 11th. Big Gulps, huh? In 12th. Jacera in 13th. The Shy Maid in 14th. Ejo Numero Uno in 15th. We have SF Curtis in 16th. Team Cream in 17th. GG in 18th. Mert Werlin in 19th. And Stella in 20th. Plenty more questions to go. Here we go. Question number 6. For the Shakespeare fans, the line, "Oh, brave new world that has such people in it," is spoken by Miranda in what popular Shakespeare play? Is it The Merchant of Venice, All Well That Ends Well, The Tempest, or The Taming of the Shrew? Or Sex and the City? Miranda. Let my camera move. All right, everybody's in. Okay. Oh, everything was guessed, but overall, you guys did way better than I thought you would on this question. The correct answer is The Tempest. The Tempest. Great job. Question 17. Madonna started out, before her big solo career, she was a drummer in a New York rap group called The Breakfast Club. I think I've told you guys that before, but The Breakfast Club also featured which future American Idol judge? Was it Jennifer Lopez, Randy Jackson, Paula Abdul, or Steven Tyler? All right. Couple seconds left. And let's take a look. 11 people said Randy Jackson. 10 people said Paula Abdul. So we were torn. Correct answer. Yeah, that's going to be a no from me, dog. Randy Jackson is the correct answer. Randy Jackson. Straight up. You guys did well. Question number 8. A little bit of basketball trivia. Patrick Ewing, an incredibly dominant starting center, played the majority of his career with which NBA team? What NBA team would you famously associate Patrick Ewing with? Is it the LA Lakers, the Boston Celtics, the New York Knicks, or the Chicago Bulls? All right, couple seconds left. Hey, thanks, Jess, for the tip. I didn't even mention it tonight. If you guys feel like you'd like to, there are boxes down below if you'd like to send a tip or a donation. These events are free to play, so if you'd like to send one, great. If you don't, that's great too. Boston Celtics, 3 people said. 18 people said the New York Knicks, and 18 people were correct. Great job, New York Knicks.
Well done.
Well done. Question number 9. Look at this gif. Sonic the Hedgehog's first major studio film appearance was not in his 2020 eponymous debut film. He appeared several years earlier in which animated film? Which of these films could you see Sonic the Hedgehog in? Was it Toy Story, Secret Life of Pets, The Lego Movie, or Wreck-It Ralph? This gif. This still looks better than the first rendition they had for the Sonic movie.
Yep.
Remember that character they had?
Yeah, that was so creepy.
I still... Okay, I'm not a conspiracy theory guy. I'm not. If I was a conspiracy theory guy, I believe that they put that first image out because they knew people would hate it when they were already planning on using a
agree.
better one.
I agree.
Because then people would be like, wow, great job.
Not lie that I agree.
Correct answer here, where all the other characters showed up to Wreck-It Ralph. First time we had all the Disney princesses together. Wreck-It Ralph. Great job. Question 10. In 1960, the largest magnitude earthquake in history occurred in the city of Valdivia. In what country? Was it Russia, Mexico, Indonesia, or Chile? Jess, I would watch a movie of this gif. The dog on the bucket. All right. Everybody's in. 2 people each. Excuse me. Said Russia and Indonesia. One person said Mexico. 17 people correctly said Chile. I thought more of you might have said Russia because I said Valdivia. That's question 10. We're done with this next set. Let's take a look at the standings. Currently in first is Nicholas the Great. Laura is in second. And the Angelicas, Artie, and Winnie are in third. Everybody else take a look, see where you're at. We'll get into the next final set of this first round here in just a moment. I feel like that GIF, there was another animal inside the bucket. I feel like the dog... Let me see. I feel like this dog is on top of a bucket, and inside the bucket there's another dog. So I don't know which dog I feel worse for.
Yeah, that's true. It's probably actually a cat.
Oh my god. A cat would just lay there until you thought it was dead, like Schrodinger's cat, and then it would open, wait till you lift it up to check on it, and then jump out. Pounce on you.
True. Scratch your eyeballs out.
All right, question 11. This is probably my favorite fact of the day. Which classic Hollywood star took up skateboarding in his 70s and was even a lifetime honorary member of the National Skateboard Society? Which of these 4 very famous people you may not have known was very big into skateboarding? Was it Fred Astaire, Bing Crosby, Gene Kelly, or George Chakiris?
What was it, Taco?
Was that Taco?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, looks like it's on a Roomba. Chris, that makes sense.
I hope so. Let's just go with that.
Number 3 is not a knockoff version of us. Somebody else using the name. All right. 2 people said George Chakiris. 2 people said Bing Crosby. 8 people said Fred Astaire. 10 people said Gene Kelly. One of you is correct. As Lucky Boy's confusion would love to sing about. The correct answer is Fred Astaire.
Well played.
Oh, thank you. Fred Astaire is the correct answer. In the 70s, took up skateboarding, and as it says here, a lifetime member of the National Skateboard Society. What a dude. But then look at this dog. He can skateboard. Question 12. Jackie Joyner-Kersee set a world record in the heptathlon at the 1988 Summer Olympics, which were held in what city? Where were the 1988 Summer Olympics? Was it Barcelona, Sydney, Seoul, or Atlanta? Mert Werlin has an autographed picture of George Chakiris in his living room. Ha! That's awesome. John Jay, you're saying I have time to take up skateboarding. You can start anytime. Everybody's in. 6 people said Barcelona. I think that was 92. Because that was the Dream Team year. Yeah. The correct answer here, Sydney was 2000. Atlanta was 1996. Seoul, South Korea, is the correct answer. Seoul. It was 1988 Olympics. Question 13. This is a completely random fact that you will know or you're about to learn. Which of the following Grammy Award-winning singers is not an only child? I think it's pretty common that people that have reached this level of stardom are only children, it seems. But which one of these is not an only child? Is it Celine Dion, Leanne Rimes, Alicia Keys, or Adele? Which of these individuals is not an only child? Oh, thank you. Now I'm watching Gene Kelly roller skate in Xanadu. Xanadu, Xanadu. I like that, didn't... Oh, no, she didn't. Oh, yeah, she did Xanadu. There are two bands that I know of have sang a song called Xanadu.
Who?
Olivia Newton-John and Rush.
Oh my god, that makes sense.
Could you get any more opposite? 7 people said Celine Dion. 8 people said Leanne Rimes. 5 people said Alicia Keys. 2 people said Adele. The correct answer here, the only one of these individuals that is not an only child, is Celine Dion, a Canadian in here. Celine Dion. All right, question 14. In terms of volume, which of these standard wine bottle sizes holds the most liters of wine? Which of these is the largest size of bottle of wine? Is it the Nebuchadnezzar, the Solomon, the Balthazar, or the Magnum? The extent of my logic in picking B was she's Southern. All right, everybody's in. Let's see what we thought. 3 people each said Solomon and Balthazar. 4 people said Nebuchadnezzar. 12 people said Magnum. So interestingly enough, of all of the options on the screen, Magnum is the smallest. Magnum is a double bottle of wine. It's 1.5 liters of wine. Let me do this in order. The Balthazar and the Nebuchadnezzar can hold around 20 bottles, 16 bottles, and 20 bottles each. And then, last but not least, the Solomon. The Solomon is a bottle of wine that can hold around 26 standard bottles of wine. The Solomon. The largest, another biblical name, the Melchizedek. The Melchizedek. That holds about 30 liters of wine. Jeez. Let's get one of those. All right, question 15. Oh, thanks, Amy. Thank you. So far in the history of the games, which of the following cities has hosted the Summer Olympics the highest number of times? Which of these cities holds the record for hosting the Summer Olympics the most times? Is it London, Los Angeles, Paris, or Tokyo? I'm not a wine person. These all sound fake. Yeah, they do sound fake, Matt.
Yeah, they're crazy.
I don't know who decided. It's also Nebuchadnezzar is the name of Morpheus' ship in The Matrix. Remember that?
Yeah.
Have you seen The Matrix?
Yes, but I don't remember that. Sorry. Jeez, deal with it.
You don't remember the name of a random character's ship in a random movie from 1999, Gina?
Like I said,
What the hell?
deal with it.
One person said Tokyo. They've hosted it twice, I believe, 1964, and then obviously now. 2 people said Paris. They've also hosted it twice, and they will be hosting it again in 2024, which will then tie them with London. London is the correct answer. They've hosted the games 3 times. No other city has done that yet. All right, final multiple choice question, number 16. BTS is the first K-pop band ever to reach #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart here in the U.S. Which song made this happen? Which song was the first ever by a K-pop band to hit #1 on the Billboard Hot 100? Was it Fake Love, Dynamite, DNA, or Life Goes On? You know this one, Gina?
Yes.
I think you do. I was wondering if Steph was here, if she was going to mention Casey and
Yes.
Courtney. Jess, I believe in you. You got this.
Yeah, you're good, Jess.
And if you've never listened to this song, and if you've never heard the music, seen the music video, as soon as we finish trivia, go check it out. The correct answer, let's see, 6 people said DNA, 11 people said Dynamite. Correct answer is Dynamite. Dynamite. First K-pop song to hit #1, Billboard Hot 100. My friends, that's it for this very first round. Let's take a look. Let's see where we're at. In first place is Laura. Second is Nicholas the Great. And third, the Angelicos, Artie, and Winnie. Everybody else, take a look, see where you're at. We'll get into the next set of questions here in just one moment. I'll get this all set up, and we'll get going. All right, we're ready to go. The next round, and from this point on, actually, is going to be a little bit different. If you've played trivia with us before, you already know, but for those of you who might be playing for the first time, this is the end of the multiple choice questions. So every question from this point on, I'll read it to you the same. You'll see it on the screen just the same, but once the timer begins, rather than seeing 4 options appear on the screen, you're going to see a text box, and you have to type your answer in. That's it. That's the main difference. Now, when it comes to scoring, it's a little bit different because if you're correct, you get all the points. And if you're wrong, you get none of the points. You still don't lose any points. So you still want to guess. But don't just type wildly, try to get something in. Take your time. Think about it. Don't Google. Don't cheat. We're here to have fun, my friends. So type that answer in. This next round, specifically 5 questions, this is a picture round. And how this is going to work is I'm going to show you a picture of a famous board game. I'm going to show you a picture of a board game, some type of game that you might play on a table. All you have to do is tell me what game it is. The trick is it's a very close-up shot, so you're only going to see a couple of pieces. Some of these are easier than others, so don't worry if you don't know some of them. But here we go. We'll do one at a time. Name the board game. Some of these easy, some of these tough. What board game is this? Name
This is a fun round.
this board game. Thank you. All right. Let's go back to 90s trivia. Hey, Jen Sterna. What's up? I'll try to switch in some 90s trivia here. Don't worry. This is... Ooh, I see where one person was coming from. This is not Simon, though. But now I really want to play Simon.
Yeah, it does seem like Simon.
I've
first.
tried playing Simon like on a phone or on the computer, but there's nothing the same as actually hitting that little, like the light.
Yeah.
Oh, God. And then you know instantly when you're wrong. But anyway, the correct answer is Trivial Pursuit. And that's a social. Cheers, everybody. Trivial Pursuit. Question 18. Name this board game by its close-up picture. What board game are we looking at here? All right, looks like we know this one so far. Rocking and rolling. I have one question later for you.
Okay.
I think you'll like. All right, everybody is in... I guess somebody decided to double down and they put Trivial Pursuit. This is not Trivial Pursuit. We just saw that. This is Risk. This is Risk, but it is another social. Cheers, everybody. Question 19. Name this board game by its close-up picture. What board game are we talking about here? What is this? What is this game? You know this one?
Yes.
They sell this at Target. I walked past it the other day. Get yourself a board. I just remember playing this in like 6th grade, like study hall. If you're done with your homework, you can play a game from the game shelf.
Really?
This is every game on the game shelf. It's just this.
Oh, that's funny. I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. Somebody put bath salt goodbye? I don't know what that means. Backgammon. 3 people said. Backgammon has pieces that look like checkers on a board with long flag-like triangles. We're not going to see it tonight, which is why I'm explaining it. But no, Mancala is like this. You got to move your pieces all the way around to the other side. It's crazy. And that's the correct answer. Yes, Jess, same. All right, question 20. What game is this? What is this board game? Haven't played Bath Salt Goodbye in years. You know, Chris, I actually played Bath Salt Goodbye yesterday. That's great. That's a favorite of mine. All right.
I used to love this game.
I don't think anybody's getting fooled here, but let me ask you a question. Did anybody actually play this game?
No.
No.
I just set it up and destroyed it.
Yeah, you set it up so that you could knock it down. You could see the Rube Goldberg machine. Goldberg? Rube Goldberg. Yeah.
Shower pepper, hello.
Shower pepper, hello. So anyway, this is Mousetrap. This is the one where you just set the thing up and it all falls down and then the cage falls on the mouse. All right, one more. This is probably the toughest one, but you guys are doing fantastic, so I'm not worried. Question 21. Name this board game by its close-up picture. Take your time, look at it, make sure you're correct. I just set it up and run the trap. Yeah, Steph, same. I would love to find the game. I don't have it anymore, but I would love to find it just to set it up. Mousetrap. Your husband said he played the whole thing once. Amy, that's crazy. All right, this might actually be the oldest game still played in existence. Very simple rules, very simple pieces, and very simple name. Only 2 letters. This is not Othello. This is Go. Go. You can tell these are stones. They're not the plastic tiles. They look like checkers. These are the stones, and it's a much larger mat here. This is Go. So great job, those of you that got this. Very interesting game. Here are the standings. We'll see if anything's changed. Angelica's Artie and Winnie is in first. Nicholas the Great is in second, and Ivan the Humpalot is in third. Everybody else, take a look, see where you're at. We have one final round here. We're going to get to that. Have some fun here in just a moment. All right, here we go. This is the final round of questions. This one is just like the first round in that These are random questions. It's not a picture round. Everything's not related. But unlike the first round, you have to type the answer in. No multiple choice. So here we go. Question 22. You have a 1 in like 6 shot here. Scurvy is caused by a lack of which vitamin? Scurvy, a disease humans can suffer from caused by a lack.
What was that?
What was that? That was the shredder. Lack of which vitamin? Sorry, everybody. I think our house is haunted. Just random things happening. All right, look. Let me go over these answers. This is the difference. You guys could play HQ trivia with Scott, but you don't get random ghost happenings in Scott's studio. I don't know. The correct answer here is vitamin C. Vitamin C. Not D, not iron, not vitamin D. As we go on. Wasn't that vitamin C?
Yes.
Great job. Almost all of you got this. All right, question 23. A group of teenagers look for a legendary treasure in what 2021 Netflix drama series named for its North Carolina setting? It's actually not the first season. It started before this year. But what is the name of this film? Netflix original named for its North Carolina setting. HQ is just down to Thursdays. I assume they're out of money. Yeah, they never really monetized it, Sarah.
I'm shocked that they're still
Yeah, I thought they were gone.
doing stuff.
I watched a documentary on the rise and fall of HQ.
Interesting.
Remember when Facebook did confetti? It's like their response.
Yeah. HQ was so fun though.
HQ was incredible when it was in its heyday. Everybody would be like, oh, everybody did it.
Remember we like Skyped
With my
Shanza
sister?
to
Yeah.
try to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
The correct answer, Raleigh, Eureka, small racist town. Okay. The correct answer is Outer Banks. Outer Banks. Sarah, I'll look for it. I think it might be on YouTube. I'll take a look before we leave here. Question 24. The black keys on a piano are traditionally made from what wood? The white and black keys are wood, but different types. What type of wood are the black keys made out of traditionally on a piano?
Okay, what else you...
All right. Everybody's in. This dog is playing a white key, but that's okay because it's adorable. The correct answer is ebony. Ebony, 68% of you. So close. 68% of you. Ebony. Question number 25. You have a 1 in 50 shot here. Which U.S. state's flag has the Union Jack emblazoned in the upper left corner to honor their friendship with the British? Which U.S. state's flag would you find the Union Jack emblazoned in the upper left corner to honor their friendship with the British? All right. Everybody's in. It's not Virginia, not New Hampshire, not North Carolina or Washington. It's Hawaii. Hawaii, the correct answer. All right, question 26. Which LGBT advocate and diver for Team Great Britain attracted attention at the 2021 Tokyo Olympics for his wholesome habit of knitting while spectating other events. What is the name of the very famous diver, part of the Great Britain team, known for knitting at the Olympics? Gina, I'll let you make this call. There's an answer that says, Janessa says, oh, it's Tom something. Can I get like 2 points? Do I give him 2 points?
Sure.
All right, you got points from Gina.
You put me in the spot, Ollie.
I'm guessing that's Chris and Janessa. The correct answer is Tom Daly. I'll also give it to these people that put Tom. If you said Tom, you're going to get points. Tom Daly. All right, question 27. Published by Vertigo Comics, what post-apocalyptic series is named for its protagonist, an escape artist named Yorick Brown? This has been in the news recently. What post-apocalyptic series of comics is named for its protagonist, Yorick Brown? Give me anything close, I'm going to give you points here. All right, everybody's in. It's not Superman. Somebody said IDK, but thanks, Gina. You the best.
Aww.
The Shirtless Bear Fighter, Tomorrow War, Sandman, Superman. No, this is Why the Last Man. If you put anything close, Last Man, Why the Last Man, you got points. Why for Yorick. All right, question 28. I've asked this before. Let's see who remembers. Stashed among the personal gear of cosmonaut Alexander Eserov in 1993 was a Nintendo Game Boy, and which popular game that would become the very first video game played in space? What was the very first video game played in space? I put this gift for you too.
Thank you. Rainbow.
All right, couple seconds left. Ooh, that's a really good guess. If I didn't know the correct answer, my guess would be, what's the first game played in space? Space Invaders. But it was not. I'm sorry. That is a fantastic guess, but it's not correct. It is Tetris. Tetris, the pride of the motherland. Tetris. Rainbow gas. All right, question 29. Described as a gymnast's inability to control the rotations of their body during aerial elements, what term gained traction in the summer of this year when Simone Biles cited it as a partial reason for her withdrawal from several events at the Tokyo Olympics? What is the specific nomenclature, the word that she used to describe her reason part of withdrawing? Inability to control the rotations of their body. What do they call this? Do you remember this?
No. I do not.
All right. Everybody's in. Lots of good guesses here. Didn't pay attention. Super spinny. Spinnies. The correct answer is the twisties.
Oh,
Twisties.
God. Yes, I did know that.
All right, question 30. Another very recent one. After an album release party at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, fans of Kanye West were still left waiting for what highly anticipated 10th album named after the rapper's mother. What album is supposed to be dropping by Kanye named after his mother? If you were close, you got points. The correct answer here is Donda. Donda. Whoops. Donda. Yips. What's up, awesome kid? All right, question 31. This is the final question, my friends. Richard Starkey is one of the most famous musicians of all time, yet 99% of the world would only know him by what stage name? Richard Starkey, better known by what stage name?
I love this one.
I know. Who am I?
No one knows.
There's one typo I like. Somebody put Dingo Star.
Oh my god.
I'm going to give you points. The correct answer, Ringo Starr with 2 R's. Richard Starkey, official name. All right, my friends, that's it. We've reached the end of trivia tonight. All we have left to do, is look at the final standings. But before I do that, let me just remind you, next week we will be back Monday, a little bit earlier, 7 p.m. Be sure, if you're out and about, check out some of our in-person trivia, bars and brewers, restaurants in your area. Check out our Facebook and our website to find all that information. But all that aside, let's go over the final standings tonight in first, second, third, and so on. We have Sarah making her way up the board in the final round. We didn't do a standings update 5 questions ago, so it's been a while. Sarah in first, the Angelicas Artie and Winnie in second, Sorella Sand in third. Great job, everybody. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Please be safe. Take care of yourselves. If you have already signed up, you're all set to go. We're very excited to see you next Saturday. Vegatrix Community Party. Until next Monday, though, be safe, everybody. We will see you soon.
Bye.
Have a good night. Bye-bye.